This is Akashvani, the news read by Priya Badu. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have expressed deep pain over the mimicry of Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar by opposition MPs in the Parliament House complex yesterday. In a social media post today, the President said she is dismayed to see the manner in which the Vice President was humiliated in the Parliament complex. She said, elected representatives must be free to express themselves, but their expression should be within the norms of dignity and courtesy. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia today asked all the states to take all preventive measures amid the upsurge of COVID-19 cases in the country. He said the nation needs to be on the alert, but there is no need to panic. He was speaking while virtually chairing a high-level review meeting in New Delhi with health ministers of various states and union territories on the preparedness of health facilities and services. Dr. Mandavia in the meeting said the government is always prepared to support all states and union territories to beat health diseases. He asked states to conduct mock drills in all hospitals once every 3 months. The health minister said that it is time to work together as a whole of government. He also urged to increase the surveillance and effective communication with people. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav today said a total of 1,309 railway stations have been taken up for development under the Amrit Bharat Station scheme. Replying to a question in the Lok Sabha, the Railways Minister said work has been started on more than 560 such selected stations. He said the ministry is working on traffic plan and master plan for connectivity with cities and railways under the Amrit Bharat Station scheme. He further added the NDA government has augmented the laying of new railway tracks in the country, and 25,000-kilometer new railway tracks have been commissioned in the past 9.5 years. The ministry said 14-kilometer railway tracks are being laid per day during the regime of the present NDA government. The Madras High Court has convicted Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister Ponmudi and his wife in a disproportionate assets case. Justice G. Jayachandran passed the order while setting aside the acquittal of Ponmudi and his wife P. Visalakshmi in the case filed by the Directorate of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption in 2011. The judge directed both Ponmudi and his wife to appear before the court tomorrow to decide a quantum of sentence. Finding them guilty of offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act, Justice Jayachandran said that the special judge has manifestly erred in acquitting the minister and his wife. The senior advocate N.R. Ilango sought the court to grant an oral leave for them to prepare an appeal before the Supreme Court. The judge said it can be decided tomorrow when they appear before the court. He said them to appear through video conferencing if there is any difficulty. The Reserve Bank of India has directed all commercial banks, cooperative banks, non-banking financial companies including housing, financial companies, and financial institutions to refrain from investing in any scheme offered by alternative investment funds which has downstream investments either directly or indirectly in the bank's debtor company. In a notification issued by Mumbai, RBI has stated that the debtor company means any company that has taken a loan from the bank any time during the preceding 12 months. RBI further directed banks to liquidate their investment from such AIFs within 30 days. The circular adds that in case the bank is unable to liquidate their investment within the specified time frame, then it must make 100% provision on such investments. RBI has said that it has recently noticed that some of such transactions may develop regulatory concerns, prompting the issuance of state directions. Colorado's Supreme Court has ruled that Donald Trump cannot run for U.S. president next year in the state, citing a constitutional insurrection clause. In a landmark decision, the court ruled 4-3 that Mr. Trump is not an eligible candidate. It is the first time that Section 3 of the U.S. Constitution's 14th Amendment has been used to disqualify a presidential candidate. Several attempts to kick Mr. Trump off the ballot in such states have failed. Last night's decision, which has been placed on hold pending appeal until next month, does not apply to states outside Colorado. The ruling only applies to the state's primary election on 5 March, when Republican voters will choose their preferred candidate for president. The decision reverses an earlier one from a Colorado judge who ruled that the 14th Amendment's insurrection ban does not apply to presidents because the section does not explicitly name them. That's all in this news bulletin. Namaskar.